Okay, so we have the EZA info for Blue Gogeta and Physical Broly. These are EZAs people have been very, very excited about. We're going to talk about how they look like in game. I did some little calculations, I guess you could say, just kind of give a good idea of what they actually look like in game, kind of quote unquote. So let's just go ahead and take a look at, I didn't mean to save that. Well, there it is. Let's take a look at Blue Gogeta here. So, if we see here with Blue Gogeta, we see that he is a movie heroes leader, and the fusions leader. They give him key 3 and then 170% to all stats. Now that's obviously going to be a pretty nice leader skill overall. Not the best, but pretty helpful. This guy actually does get key 2 and then 140% attack and defense start of turn. He gets now 50% attack and defense when attacking. He is super effective against all types, and then now it seems he has a high chance to evade enemy attacks. So if we take a look at Gogeta before he EZ'd, actually, I didn't bring that up, but Gogeta before he EZ'd, he obviously had a medium chance to evade enemy attacks, did not get the attack and defense on super. So that's going to be extremely helpful. Going from the medium to a high chance, very, very, very helpful. His super attack effect, it seems he does greatly raise attack for the turn, raises defense for 1 turn. A lot of people thought this was stacking, but no, this is all 1 turn. It's greatly raises attack for the turn, raises defense by 30% for the turn, causes immense damage as always. So the Super Saiyan Gogeta looks pretty solid. I wouldn't say he's anything really too special. I feel his stats aren't really going to be that good. Honestly though, he's probably going to have to evade. Like, let me actually just bring it up right here. Let's just do the math live. What about that? We have the stats from Proton right here. So he's at 13,007 defense. He will be under the 200% leader skill. He'll get the 140% at the start of turn. Let's say he has prepared for battle active. So this is going to be another 0.55% defense. He'll get the 50% on super attack here. Bam. And then another 30% on his super attack effects. That's pretty awful. Again, this Blue Gogeta, this Super Saiyan Gogeta, defensively, he's going to get very, very cooked. We don't know if this is going to be a turn 5 transformation or not, but the Blue Gogeta actually looks a lot better. However, AGL Super Saiyan Gogeta is not looking hot here. If you take a look here, Blue Gogeta, the biggest difference is that he gets 3 key and 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. He has the guaranteed crits, obviously, and he still keeps the high chance to dodge based on what I'm seeing here. Unfortunately, yeah, he has a high chance to dodge. No great chance. However, he does have a 4-turn greatly raised attack and defense, right? So that's obviously going to be pretty powerful. I think the Blue Gogeta portion especially, they did do justice. Again, I did some numbers for him. That's Broly. We'll talk about Broly in a second. Let me bring this up here. That was on my actual timeline. Where is it? There it is. So this is Blue Gogeta's numbers. Once he does 1 super attack, 384k defense. After 2 super attacks, he is over 500k defense. And that's not counting additionals. If he does get additionals, that will obviously, you know, if he gets additional super, this is going to be his defense we see. And he's going to get basically the difference between these 2 super attacks with each super attack he does between those 4 turns. So I think that's going to be pretty helpful. And then after he evades an attack, for 4 turns, he gets another 2 key and 50% attack. So he's going to have no key struggles at all. Like, just none, which is really good. I feel like he's going to do some pretty solid damage numbers as well overall. So yeah, I'm actually going to be pretty excited to see how this guy really looks in game. I just wanted to look at his defense. I think, at least to me, that's very important. I like seeing the defense numbers for the units. But yeah, he seems pretty solid. I think this Blue Gogeta, they did do justice. They didn't really mess him up too bad. Now Broly, we'll take a look here at, let me just close this out. Where is the Broly post? Right here. I can close the Gogeta post out. Again, we see Broly has kind of similar-ish defense. It is a lot lower, however, you got to keep that in mind. Broly's defensive levels, unfortunately, they're not as high as you would like for it to be, though. But if you take a look at what Broly's doing here, obviously, he is a movie boss as a full power lead. Key 3 and 170% stats, that's obviously going to be pretty good. For full power specifically, I think full power needed to lead. He gets 6 key and 150% attack and defense. he gets basically 120% extra attack and defense. And then I believe what it says here is he has an additional attack that's a high chance to become a super attack when facing one enemy. Then, when he's facing 2 more enemies, he gets another 150% attack and defense. And he performs a guaranteed additional super attack. So, he's obviously just meant for world tournaments, super battle, and stuff like that. No crits built in, but that's fine. I think, considering how this guy is looking like, you want to build this guy with crits. But yeah, he does greatly raise attack and defense for the turn on super attack effect, though, which is pretty helpful. I think this Broly, actually, his defenses against multiple enemies aren't going to be too far off from the post-transform Broly, right? Because we consider 6 key, 300% attack and defense start of turn. That's kind of what this guy has defensively. He gets 8 key, 200% attack and defense start of turn. He does an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. If there's one enemy, he gets 200% attack and then 100% defense. If there's 2 or more enemies, he gets 120% attack and defense, right? So usually you're going to be facing one enemy at this point, because we know he's likely going to just stay as a turn 4 transformation. So he'll be, again, 300% attacking defense. He has the additional, right? So again, his defense with the 1 turn attacking defense race, we can see that they added that to him. He's going to be basically a little similar defensively if he gets the 2 super attacks off. Now, if you get 3 or more super attacks during battle, he does do an additional super attack guaranteed from that turn onward. So that's obviously going to be pretty good to see that he has the guaranteed additional super attack right there. But yeah, this Broly obviously also, like on paper, I think he's going to be doing a lot of damage. But you're going to really, really want to get that additional super attack off, right? Because if we take a look here, this is what he's going to be looking like. With 1 super attack, he's at 330k. So if you get absolutely screwed, especially early on, you don't get the super attacks off, this guy is going to be sitting duck. Because he has like no damage reduction, unlike Blue Gogeta, he doesn't dodge. He's just kind of there. Because you have to keep in mind, he's just pure 300% attacking defense start of turn with this. That obviously is not enough. That's why Blue Gogeta, him having the actual multiplicative buff when attacking, that's obviously very, very important. Now, if he gets 2 super attacks, 400k. If he has 3 super attacks, 480k. Then 4 super attacks, he's 559. So I guess you have to keep in mind. Excuse me, I had to mute myself. You got to keep in mind, he does have to have lower. He doesn't need as high defense to tank against most of the red zone bosses, but that's still not really good unless he gets the 4 super attacks, and that's, okay. He could take normals, but Broly's gonna get cooked by super attacks no matter what you do. He's always gonna get cooked by supers. Offensively, he could be good, but I feel definitely the Blue Gogeta is just much better. That's kind of how it was on release. But him having the high chance to dodge plus enough defense to take normals was like, cool. This Broly, like, he could probably do more damage, but I don't know. He's not there. This guy's gonna be good for real turn. But yeah, I feel like this Broly, I don't think I'm really gonna use him, unfortunately. Blue Gogeta, I think he's gonna have a lot of tech because of dodge, but I don't know. At least this guy having a high chance to dodge, that's very helpful. You could kind of like float him off, and then when he comes back, you can kind of transform, right? But yeah, poor Broly. But again, you can tell, again, these guys are designed to be extra, parts, extra units added to the team, because that's why this is 4 turns and not 5 turns. This is considering, hey, maybe you have to float this guy off. He's not going to be like the strongest unit, but he's going to be additional help. So we're going to make it so that he could be floated off with the 4-turn buff. Broly, I don't know, it's like they kind of intended to run him on rotation. Yeah, it's only full power Broly. I'm not too impressed by Broly, but overall, I think that, Blue Gogeta looks very good. So, yeah, I guess one last thing, we do have the EZA, stages 3 and 4 announced for both Global and JP. Not EZA, the Red Zone, both announced for Global and JP. So tomorrow's data download will have that. Potentially, maybe we'll get the EZA for the Superhero Gohan. Actually, no, I don't think so, because that would have been the news as well, huh? That is pretty much it. So again, let me know what you guys think of Blue Gogeta and Broly. They seem solid, but I wouldn't give Broly anything other than solid. Gogeta, I think he could be quite, again, good in certain situations. But yeah, thank you for watching. And of course, I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.